All right, we're back. The crew is back, although it's probably a completely new crew, right? Who's here? This is a new play session, by the way. For us, it's been a very long time. Not very, like, what,
A week.
week or so?
Exactly
But
a
for
week.
the viewers, no time has passed. So just to recap, we were just in Kilika Temple, and we got Ifrit, and now we are heading to Luca for the big Blitzball tournament. And who is here for this session? We have Zepik,
Yeah, I'm always here.
we have Jez,
Good morning.
we have Waj,
Hello.
we have Sid,
Good evening.
and Wacky Twilight.
Hello.
There we go. So how's everyone been?
I said
not
good
bad.
evening, but it's a lie. It's 2 in the morning here.
Yeah. Well, it's
Filthy liar.
I guess it's evening
sorry.
still, kind of technically.
You're at
Don't
the
know
club.
when they're listening. Be quiet.
What?
I told them you don't know when they're listening. Be quiet.
True.
Oh.
We should say good afternoon in case the viewers watching in the afternoon. So good afternoon.
All right, great. This is great content going right here, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. So, Division. What's the interest
Division?
like? The Division coming out beta in a couple of weekends, at least as of the actually
Just
when
before my
this is going to be
birthday.
posted, I think the week that the beta comes out. But it's still not out yet for us.
Yeah.
I've been watching some gameplay of it, and it's very Destiny-esque in nature. By the way, what we're about to be watching are just a metric ton of cutscenes. Like, I walk back and forth probably about 4 or 5 times. That looks Donna. I walk back probably about 4 or
Donna.
5 times, and there's a lot of dialogue here.
Exposition.
Lot of exposition. You know what? I'm gonna let this run. If you want to know more exposition, you can watch this. But if you already know or you don't care, there'll be a time on the screen and you can skip forward to that, and we'll continue the conversation. So just don't talk. We'll let all this go.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh? Why do you think she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
Because he's Sir Jack's son.
All right. Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jack's son.
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
You're right, for once. I wonder which is best. Why don't you tell him he should?
Sure what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
He hates his father. What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
And you're being oversensitive. All right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision. He doesn't like his father.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me. I don't even remember my parents. Can't say how I feel about them.
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
Damn it!
Hmm?
Sin just takes everything away from us.
I can really see, like, the resemblance of some modern RPG characters in some of these characters. Sort of like Morrigan, very much resembles Lulu there.
All
Interesting.
tropes. All tropes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
So
do it? Are you
yeah,
gonna
we're
do
gonna
it?
do. I'm gonna hope I do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to restart. You kind of need the jet shot. It's kind of really good.
Kind of really important if you want to win that first blitzball match.
Yeah, which I'm very actively going to try to win. Even though if I don't win, it's such a pain in the butt to get back there, like to restart all of that because there's not really many save points.
There's a save
Between-
point just before that match.
Is there?
Yeah, well, you do have to do all that farting around because it's like, okay, here's how you play blitzball.
Yeah.
And then you don't play blitzball, you go running around fucking adventuring while
Yeah.
other people play blitzball.
I usually charge for lessons, you know.
And you're so cool, Jack.
That shot is done like
The
this.
real hero of this,
You know,
of this game.
just like this, very very specifically. You know. Just doing a whole bunch of weird stuff that just doesn't make sense.
You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy.
I don't think it needed
How
the like
encouraging.
20 circle
Yeah, the 20
spin.
spins. I mean, I guess I can understand that doing it underwater, but in the air, how? How are you even
Jacked.
doing that? He's just floating. All right, here we go. So I have to hit on the directional pad or the analog. I don't know. I hope it's the directional pad, and I have to hit X at the same time to try and pull off the jet shot.
Use blitzball to fight off your traumatic memories.
Yeah, exactly. And if I think I do it either 10 or 11 times, I get the shot. Okay,
Save
it is
that
the D-pad. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Practicing a little bit. All right. Yep. Okay, here we go.
You can't. No one else can do it. You're out of your league. No one else. You're out of your league.
Shut up, Dad. You don't know me.
Oh, I think I've crushed it.
Nice.
Hey, trophy.
Blam. Man, does that trophy really get the jet
And
shot?
we're blasting off again.
Imagine you just don't even know about that, and you have to play through all of that again just to get the jet shot.
That would
I almost want to check that.
Oh,
Whoa. What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Oh yeah, just anyone.
Yeah,
anyone can do
if they
it.
try.
Yeah, just Letty, you're up, bud. Come on and do this. So the jet shot is really, really important if you want to win the game against the Luca goers, which really doesn't get you that much besides the trophy. It doesn't change any aspect of the game at all. It
Bragging
changes
rights.
like one cutscene where instead of holding nothing, they're holding a trophy, and it gets you what, 2 teleport spheres?
I think that's what it was. Which you'll probably just hoard and not use anyways.
Right, exactly. And the teleport spheres allow you to move on the sphere grid to anywhere that you want, which is really
I was
helpful.
doing some research last after our last session because I couldn't remember what the experts sphere grid was. Apparently, that's the one they introduced with International that essentially everybody starts in the middle, and it's a much more customizable grid, so you could send anybody down any path pretty much right off the bat. So that's for this playthrough.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been the best choice, but that's
Right.
if you were really good at the game, played it a lot, you like want to make Tidus your black mage and have like Yuna fight things. I don't know, like
Yeah.
if you really want to mess up the character archetypes, and that's kind of the way you go.
Do their stats get changed around as well, or do they have like the same stats?
I don't think so. I think they have the same starting stats, but I mean,
Oh,
once
that's
you
kinda
take
lame.
a little bit of the way down the grid, you can kind of make up for that.
Yeah. I feel like I would just send everyone down the right paths again, because if you send someone who has really terrible attack down an attack path, they're really not going to get that good
No, but
until a long time.
You could swap, like, say, Yuna and Lulu. You can make Lulu your white mage, have Yuna be your black mage if you wanted
Yeah.
to. Stuff like that.
That's true.
Balance is pretty good.
Yeah, so we were talking about Division.
what? before we move
Division
on to
beta
that,
coming out. Huh?
I was just wondering, story question. What exactly is a guardian?
A Guardian is someone who protects the summoner. Yuna's the summoner. Tidus is going to become a guardian. Spoilers.
I'd probably just smack him one.
Oh my god, spoilers.
After every
So we were talking about Division.
Yes.
because he was
It's coming out. By the time people watch this, it'll be coming out this weekend.
My
The beta
birthday
will.
weekend.
So on Xbox first, then PlayStation.
Ain't it tough?
I played the alpha.
PC.
We can't really talk about anything of the alpha yet, which is really, really obnoxious.
Sure.
But I will say that it was Destiny-like in nature, and I don't think that really surprises anyone. I will be getting it. I'll be playing the beta. I'll probably buy the retail game. What is everyone else feeling on it?
I got the right.
I'm waiting
Huh?
for it to prove that it's a good game before I actually shell money out. If I can get into the beta, I'll definitely give it a shot. But
Right.
I don't
What I've
know.
seen-
They've had kind of a tumultuous time trying to get
I
this
didn't
game to
think
even
my old
come
man would
out.
come to Luca.
I'm not 100%
He
convinced
never
it's
did
gonna
like
be.
watching
I'm not
people
100% convinced
play.
it's gonna have staying
But I
power. It
couldn't
looks like it
help
might be
feeling
fun,
something
but how long is
Yeah.
that fun gonna last? If it's only gonna last a week or
and
two,
his
I'll probably
feelings
just
of mine
pass
were
on it.
usually right.
Mm-hmm.
From what
I mean,
I've
that
seen
was-
Sure, I had told
of,
Wally
You
like
go,
I
Sid.
wouldn't
videos and
win the
stuff, it
tournament,
does look like
but
mechanically very interesting, very
I
fun,
wasn't
like
sure I had
something
it in me to play
very
at
fun to have
all
with friends. My
anymore.
personal main concern is just Ubisoft's track record with Uplay and server stability. So I don't think that's something the beta will be able to accurately represent. That's something that's going to be more of a post-launch thing to discover. But I'm definitely going to try and give the beta a go. I might just
Yeah.
end up pre-ordering just to get a code, and
I
then
think-
make my decision afterwards.
I think the beta will end up being a lot like the Destiny beta, where it's like people really like it, and there's very high hopes for it, and I hope that the game is good. You know, I don't want the game to be terrible because
No.
Well,
it
neither
looks
do I.
fun. I
Nobody
like
does.
RPGs. If it works out well, it could be stuff that I can, start putting up on the channel. I don't want it to fail, but there's always some kind of bit of nervousness there. There was some news that came out that you can only play for now in Midtown Manhattan. That's the only playable area, and
For just the beta or just for the whole game?
no, for the whole game.
Okay.
You're mainly
Still, that's
exploring
like
Manhattan.
a whole city
Uh,
block. Like, well, more than a city block, but that's
Yeah.
still a lot of place to
It-
run around in. And
it
assuming
is,
they're going to be adding
but-
more.
People were just kind of pissed off that they kind of alluded to the fact that you'd be going to Brooklyn or maybe Staten Island, and now it seems like those are going to be coming later, which
DLC.
which immediately everyone's like, oh, they chopped it out of the game, sell it as DLC. And,
it may be that, but it may be more they chopped it out of the game because otherwise the game would not come out.
Right,
Like
exactly.
it might have been like chop it
That
not to
seems
screw
more
us up,
likely.
screw us all over and charge us money for it, but because like if we had left all these extra areas in, we would never get the game released on time.
Right, exactly. And that's
Well,
like
they
no
already
one
haven't
wants to
released it.
hear no one wants to hear the opinions that are in favor of like developers or publishers, but it's like it's not always a conspiracy to sell you DLC. Like I'm sure if more of the game was available and completely ready to go, it would be going in the game. But, people are just going to chalk it up to a giant conspiracy theory. And, what are you going to do about that? It's the internet.
Yeah.
But,
a fun thing to do on the internet.
so a lot of people are complaining that it takes forever to kill things in The Division. It's a modern...
RPG, though.
I'm getting to that, but yes, it's an RPG. RPGs, things take a while to kill in every single RPG because that's how loot can actually work,
Yeah.
That's how loot can work. And so a lot of people were just kind of like, why is it taking so long to kill a human in the head with a gun? And I wish more people would get the concept that their platform is a modern day New York City, whereas Destiny is future magic, or you have games like The Witcher, which is like kind of medieval. It's just
Or
Where
Just
did
Borderlands.
he get a bullhorn from?
I don't know. He just pulled it right out of his butt. So everyone loves the Luca goers. I'm just gonna cut back to the story real quick. everyone loves the Luca goers, even though they're gigantic assholes. But we're in Luca. They're kind of the
they're
home
gigantic
team.
assholes, but they're gigantic assholes that always win. That's why everyone loves them.
So
And
everyone
we're in
loves them.
Luca.
We were on the sphere. We were.
You know,
Maester Micah is
everybody might hate the New York Yankees, but I'm sure the people living in New York don't hate the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
Everybody might hate the Patriots.
There is just so much exposition. I've walked like 8 feet.
I was gonna say, I was
How
AFK,
long have we
was
been
we
going?
suddenly talking about the Pats? Everyone loves them, but they're assholes.
I guess so.
Nobody.
I mean, you
loves them and
you
they're
can't hate Rob Gronkowski. No one hates Rob Gronkowski. I'm sorry. I don't care
know
if
who
you
that is.
hate the Patriots with every fiber in your being. You like Rob Gronkowski.
I'm entirely neutral about him because I
Yeah.
don't know who he is.
I'm trying to cheer for the Seahawks, but they're making it hard. Although they did clutch one out by having the other team lose horribly last week.
Yeah, that was pretty depressing.
Pretty sure that guy's not going to be kicking field goals ever again.
Which is sad. I think we should stop talking about sports, by the way, because I don't know how many people are going to be interested in
the
sports.
cross market there is
Let's-
probably
Yeah,
pretty slim.
sports. I know.
Let's go back
that.
to the
Sports,
division.
sports,
You know what?
sports.
I'm going to let more of this exposition go. Cut forward again. It's just so much exposition, man. I just
We
want
should
to
put
play a little bit.
counter
But we're
in
gonna
the top
we're
corner
gonna
of the
meet
screen, which is just
Maesters
counters of
Micah and
skits that you
Seymour.
have to put in the video. Like, oh yeah, jump forward to. This is the first. Jump
Yeah, that's
forward, this
that's
is
what
the
I'm gonna be
second
doing.
jump forward.
Well, I guess maybe not now. This is Maester Seymour.
Yeah, you can't skip over the the blue-haired weirdo
Yeah.
with the treasure trail that goes on for days.
I've always found his like stomach weird because it's like the way he's dressed. If the camera would zoom out or like actually show the direction that I want it to show,
I think you'll get
It-
it. So.
Hunchback.
it makes it seem like
Hey, look, it's that
He's
lady
really
again.
naked
fat.
chick again.
but he's like not fat. He's pretty in shape. Who's this, Mr. Micah?
Grand Maester Micah
Yeah, so he's like supreme overlord.
of
Like,
the
there's-
religion of Yevon.
Blue
Yeah,
hair guy looks like a moth.
He does.
who looks like a moth.
The blue hair guy.
Seymour.
Oh. Seymour, stand up. I want to look at your
Seymour.
weird stomach. There it is. It's like I understand his stomach's flat, but the way that the red fiber comes out,
Yeah,
the red shirt makes him
Comes
look
off.
so fat.
comes off way huge.
Yeah. So basically, this guy's an asshole, as we'll learn.
As you can't tell by his voice.
Always
But,
the ones with
or
the
his hair.
impossible hairdos.
Right now he's super chill. But we'll learn more about Seymour in the coming times.
Was
Out
he
of
a
impossible
principal at one point?
hairdos, his is probably quite impossible.
Yeah, they're
How much
really
time do you think
pushing.
he spends in
They're
the
pushing
morning?
that hair tech to the limit here in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy X.
Well, to be fair,
Back
it's
in
not
the
like it's
day.
moving. It's
No, but I just mean-
stationary.
I just mean the design of impossible hairdos. They're just
Yeah.
A lot of that character's polygons are in his hair. Well, did you see that?
Yeah.
and weird,
Oh, she's
creepy
got two
look.
different eyes.
Creepy zooms in.
Can we walk around a little bit, please? Yes.
See, at
We'll
least
save
they
the game.
know. They know. It's like you just sat through a lot. We'll give you a save point right
Yeah.
here. Yeah, just in case.
So you don't forget.
In case your power goes out or something.
Oh, imagine that.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
love that
exactly how I
reaction.
feel, Besaidorox. That's exactly how I feel.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's just Meg Ryan again.
Oh.
Never will be over. Never.
References.
So is that going to be your PAX costume?
Yeah, dressing up as Datto. I don't think I'm ready to shave my head.
No, we all got to dress up as Jedi at PAX and just go around giving people sage advice.
We're in the finals.
Do you think your Titus costume still fits? You could be Titus again.
I think it still fits. I mean, I haven't really grown that much since I wore that costume. I didn't really get any taller. I didn't get any fatter. So this is the tutorial for Blitzball. Luckily, I already know how to play, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff
Oh my
here.
God.
So we're just gonna skip over that, and I'll kind of explain the basics as we play.
I love the fact that they give you the whole tutorial, and then you don't play Blitzball for another, like, 20-30 minutes.
Yeah,
Instead of
It's like-
giving you the tutorial right before you play.
you will just instantly forget everything.
Someone said they saw Sir Orin in a cafe.
Orin?
Yes,
Yes.
Sir
Sir
Orin.
Orin?
Find him.
Are we gonna be the entire cast of Final Fantasy for PAX? I don't
I'll
think
be
we have
Lulu.
enough girls.
I'll be Lulu.
No, Watts is gonna be Riku.
Is he?
Yeah.
No. We'll make him.
Yeah, we'll make him be Riku.
Yeah, okay.
If we just do the outfit for him, so he doesn't have to put any effort into it.
You're stiff, man. No, not your face. Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this. Just breathe. Yeah.
Not your face.
I can't. I literally can't even skip this.
Of course you can.
I think I can finally walk around now. Nope.
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 Huh? How?
Sir Orin was
Maybe
also
now we
my
can-
father's guardian.
No,
So,
you'll get to
what are
walk
your
around
objectives?
now, and
Yeah.
Let's go now.
Who's
It
the
didn't
lion
even occur
dude?
to me to think that the
That's
Orin
Kamari.
you knew
That's Kamari.
the worst blue mage in Final
and the
Fantasy
one that
history.
I knew from
Good to
Xanarkand
know.
could be two different people. I don't know why, but I knew it
Who's
was
the
the same
best
guy.
in Final Fantasy
I
history?
knew it was the same
If he's the
Orin.
worst.
I don't know. I'm partial to Quistis. Everybody loves a hot teacher.
So we're gonna go back into the locker room because there's an Albed primer somewhere, but there's also
So, oh yeah, stuff in
the
the locker. isn't there?
Waka's item. Maybe I can't get it right now. Oh god, character's wigging
Is it
out.
on the other side?
Somewhere. Maybe I can get it when I come back.
Maybe you can't get it till you come back, like way later. Like when
Right.
you're-
But there is a primer.
Hey, you can
Oh my
you
god.
can read most of that.
Hey,
I read most of that first one.
Albed Sykes, right?
Haven't seen.
It said a lady
So
summoner, I
Albed
think.
Sykes today, and this girl Riku gave me food, and
Yes, all Albed know all other Albed.
God,
Also, they speak
Waka-
English.
Waka's racism is really rubbing off on you, T.
I guess so.
Anyway, if you meet
Why does he keep
Riku,
waving his hand in front of his
thanks
face like they
for
smell bad?
He's
That's also
flustered.
ra- That's also racist, Titus. Come on.
Now he's getting even more racist because he's like adding extra spaces between his words to make sure they hear him.
Yes.
He's triggered. He's triggered by their presence.
All right, so we're gonna go explore Luca for a little bit.
Guy's
We're
got
gonna
like
grab some
screwdrivers
items.
on his shirt.
They would not let me get the book.
Look at Lulu's just
If
hanging
at first
out.
you don't succeed,
Give me the book.
Where else would Lulu be in?
Maybe it's
Maybe
not in
instead of
here.
a
Maybe
locker
I'm
room
thinking of
full of
something
men.
else.
locker room.
Yeah, exactly.
What locker room beside you?
Nope, can't go in there.
No thing on the map.
Let me do a look around here. Maybe it's on the other side. Might be on the other side. So where is it? Well, this is a
Oh.
chest.
Yeah, I think this is your opportunity, if I remember correctly, to actually go and like run around and
There it is.
grab all the various random loots. Oh, there you go.
Found it. I knew it was behind someone's foot. I couldn't remember which locker. Maybe we can go back actually to the division now, when I was talking about. Yeah, so there's a lot of people complaining, you know, you can't kill people in one shot to the head. What's going on with that? And people are not realizing that this RPG just happens to have a shooter coat of paint on it, as opposed to a magic coat of paint or a medieval coat of paint. That's just how progression works. That's just how an RPG is going to work, and I don't know why that's not clicking with people. I guess we haven't really had too many
Shooter
RPG
RPGs.
shooters. Like, we had Borderlands.
But Borderlands
Warframe's
was kind
out.
of fantastical enough that it wasn't
Please let me through.
like
Yeah.
we haven't had any gritty, realistic
I guess
I
that's
guess
true.
so.
Like, Division's as realistic looking as you're probably gonna get. Like, it's grounded very heavily in reality, so that's where I think the disconnect is.
I guess
People think like, oh, it's a realistic shooter. It should perform realistically. It should be a
Yeah.
one-shot kill like Call of Duty.
But
The
like,
problem
how
with
boring
that-
would that be though?
Well,
Oh,
also,
entirely.
if everything dies to your gun, what's the point of every one of your abilities?
Right, exactly.
That's very
like
true.
you also get your own skills, you get tech, or you get cool technology and stuff like that to use as abilities. And but it's like some people are getting that it is Destiny-like, and that's fine. But then a lot of people are not getting that it's an RPG. For at least that's what the developer seems like they're trying to say, is that it's RPG first, shooter second. Like shooter is just the format that they happened to put the game into. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's fun. But we'll see how much. I mean, it's gonna be supported into the future for sure. But how much and how good it is to be determined.
Better be good. I put down $80 for that shit.
$80?
Yeah.
$80?
Welcome to Canada.
Yeah,
In
Canada
Canada.
game prices are adjusted.
Oh.
Canada money.
How many
I just put down
Canadians are here?
$5 and they gave me a code.
There were 3
Hey,
Canadians
if
here.
you're in Australia, it'd be 100 almost.
Jesus.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This is a pretty big town.
Pretty
Yeah, but
unfortunate
you guys
about-
have the well, not you guys, but Australia has also
You people.
the problem of getting screwed over all the time for
Oh, yeah.
video game imports and that.
Yeah,
Whereas,
I-
like
pretty much
us, it's
everyone
just
does.
exchange rate. Like that's why we're getting screwed. Like our dollar value is different because our dollar sucks right now as
Yeah.
of this recording.
And it's only worse.
Sin? What about Luca? It's safe here?
It's not any different, but the stadium is here. The Crusaders fight to protect it with
How sad of an affair is that?
Stadium?
That's what the Crusaders do. They protect the Blitzball Stadium.
It's a whole.
That's
bunch
like
of
the
blitzball.
army was like protecting Gillette Stadium.
Pressure.
Imagine that. The
That's
army
all.
had to protect against mythical creatures so people could watch football.
Yeah, but if football was like the only thing the world had to be like look
For
forward
entertainment?
to,
And you had
Yeah.
to go
Just do
to
like
it?
a little pirouette.
All tall ones.
I mean, if the army was fending off like dragons and shit in a football stadium, I'd rather be watching that than watching football.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
but if the
dragons is
alternative is like,
sport.
hey, we have this one sport that everybody loves, and if
some
you're not
reason.
playing or watching the sport, you got to think about everybody you know and love dying from sin, like
Yeah.
all the time.
It's
All right.
it's so
That's
just
the world
so
of
so
Spirit.
weird.
Wait, the reason is the world gets more dangerous the more people are together, or something.
No, well, they're saying that like larger groups of people attract sin. Oh, there's half naked chick again.